Hey, this is Rob Anspach, and welcome back to another edition of eHeroes. Today I'm bringing on Isabella Muller because we're going to talk about marketing and copywriting when you're kind of not sure if you want to be an entrepreneur. Now, I know that's kind of weird because this whole show is about teaching people how to be better entrepreneurs. So, but I think Isabella is a great example because as you'll learn from her experiences, you know, why she has this passion. And I think that passion is what's going to lead you guys into being better at what you're doing. So thank you for being here. And you traveled a long way to be on this show.
Hey, thank you. Hello, everybody. It's Isabella, right from Germany. Nice to have me. Like, super cool. Like, I'm not an entrepreneur. I'm just a person who is super, super passionate about marketing and copywriting. I do not know why. Maybe it's because, I'm from an entrepreneurial family. But I will just go after it. I will learn the principles, and then I will see what's coming out.
But your background, is not in marketing and copywriting. It's in chemical science.
Yes, I decided to become a chemist when I was 14 years old.
Wow.
It was a funny story because we had to take an internship, and I was planning not to go there. I was planning just to go to the doctor and say I'm ill, and so I can skip the whole week and watch TV like teenagers. And then my teacher forced me to do some. So he applied me to a company, and it was like pharmaceutical industry, and I had to be in the laboratory, and I was like, oh no, thank you. But in the end of the day, I didn't want to leave the laboratory, so I totally fell in love with that, and that's when I kind of got into that chemical scientist thing.
Now, what's made you fall in love with marketing and copywriting? Because when I went to Germany, I saw a lot of signs, and it just doesn't seem like Europe in general really knows how to do marketing at all. They just put up their signs, and if you go in, you go in, and but they're they're
Yeah.
they're they're really not big on copywriting over there.
No, no, no. They are totally non-creative. Like this is a fact. Yeah. For me, it was I think the first time I got really into touch with marketing and was actually aware of it was when I took marketing class when I studied chemistry. We had to do it, so we had no chance. And I was pretty good at it. And it also was very fun for me to see the principles of marketing and actually apply them because we had to work in groups and stuff. And that was pretty cool. So that was when I was getting first aware. And second was when my ex boyfriend started to um, quit his job and go into affiliate marketing. And then I was like, oh, that's interesting. Like, there's something about that. And then I bought the Boron letters of Gary Halbert,
Hmm.
and then I was totally into copywriting.
Yeah, I met Gary a long, long time ago, and
Really?
talked to him on
Oh,
the phone, and I guess it was 1999, 2000,
wow.
and he's an interesting guy, and he's very brilliant. And his sons had taken over now, and
Yes.
they put the Boron letters together, and they got him out there. And but yeah, Gary was kind of the grandfather of all these marketing pieces that went out.
Yes.
And it's not just marketing; it's direct response marketing because it gets you involved,
Yeah.
and and I think coming from your standpoint, from Germany versus the United
Mhm.
States, we're used to this. We see this stuff all the time, but
Yeah.
over in Europe, they don't see a lot of that. So I think by you studying all that, you have an advantage, and you're going to be able to, I think, sell a lot more things.
Yes, I think so. And also, like, what I like about Gary Halbert, he actually like kind of like explains the psychology behind that,
Mm-hmm.
and that was something I could actually use in my real life. Like when I was at my job and wanted to have my boss to kind of like give me a budget, then I could use that stuff very good, and it actually worked out very well. So I couldn't complain. It was just like also learning about human psychology,
Yeah.
which never changes. Like
Well,
if it's
the culture over in Europe is different than the United States, and I think that when you understand psychology, when you understand the human condition, and even cultures,
yeah,
it's going to help you um, connect better with people.
yeah,
You know,
exactly.
when I went to Germany, I made the mistake of because we say hello over here, but over there they say hello, and it's a little different. But
Yeah.
when I would say that, they'd start talking German to me, and I had no idea what they were saying. You know,
Oh
but
yeah.
the over in Bavaria, I think it's a little slower way of life. Um,
Yes.
and people don't rush around like they do over here in the States. And by creating marketing that appeals to the individual,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to actually work better for you. Here, I think what happens is that the people that are creating these ads and the marketing, they don't take into consideration all the culture. They just think, one size fits all, and that doesn't always work.
No, no. Like them is a great opportunity on that. Like, how can you even do that? Mediocre marketing is like even worse than no marketing.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
noticed some guitars back there. Do you play?
Yes, this is actually my new hobby. Well, I got an acoustic guitar in purple and an electric guitar in white.
Wow.
Yes.
So how does music help you? Does it help you think better? Does it help you be more creative when it comes to marketing?
It helps me actually to relax because when I play, I totally forget the time, and I actually have to set myself a timer so I do not waste the whole day like playing. Because I'm actually learning, and I watch all those YouTube videos and practicing, and it could be like hours and hours and hours, and then I notice, oh no, I supposed to do some work.
But you've made your own videos though. Not with the music, but some of the videos that I've seen that you put on your Facebook. You're basically teaching people how to be better entrepreneurs, but you're
Yes.
not one yet.
No.
And I was watching one, and I'm thinking, this is great because
Hmm.
you're teaching people how to be better,
Yeah.
and you haven't really decided, you know, if you want to be an entrepreneur or not. But to me,
Exactly.
to me, you already have the skills.
Yes, and I already have the knowledge that I have to tap into it
Yeah.
because, like, I just have to do it. It's actually already kind of like in progress. I just like for me, it's the financial thing that kind of like a wall to overcome,
Hmm.
but that's gonna be happening.
Yeah. Now, do you have people around you that are entrepreneurs, or you know, why would you want to be an entrepreneur? I mean, in this day and age.
First of all, like at work, decisions are made not from a scientific standpoint; they are made from a political.
Mm.
And it's kind of like that your boss is telling you, okay, we got this political issue. Like, would you please bend the data a little bit to fit that goal? What we want to tell our CEOs or something like. This is something that whether I don't want to do, and also all those other stupid rules like bosses are make and how they treat you, because here it's a very, I would say, a very conservative area, and so are the people I work with. So it's just not the right environment for a person like me. So this is
Yeah.
why I just have to do it.
And that's why I did it back when I was 25 and going back a long, long time ago. Um, I didn't like working for other people. I didn't
Yes.
feel that I could achieve anything working for other people because, they had their family working for them. And when other people got promoted, it was always family, not me.
Yeah.
So, by going out on my own and doing what I wanted to do, I called the shots. I had to ensure that I was always getting paid.
Mm.
And that, I think, for every entrepreneur, that can be scary because,
Yes.
as you said, you have this job that can pay you, but you have to do it the way they want you to do it. And if it means that the numbers aren't working, you can't force them to be better, but that's what they want. So, but the opportunity to do great things is out there. And see, you're in Germany, I'm in Pennsylvania, but
Mm.
a lot of my clients, aren't even in my local area. They're California, they're Indiana, they're in Australia, they're in Great Britain. I have one in Nuremberg, Germany. So,
Oh,
you don't have to be, marketing or having clients in your area. You can.
yeah, and this is like a cool point to make. It's so easy because of the internet, and
Mhm.
actually, I noticed the last days. I do that gratitude journal, and I was always grateful for the internet, like because like this connects people. Like in
Yeah,
times like this, where you're here in Germany, we are not allowed to go outside, and so what should I do the whole day? Like,
right. Yeah, and that, for you, I think it would be great to see that you have this internet business where you can actually coach people,
yeah,
and you're doing that now. You're posting these great videos on Facebook and other places, teaching people how to do stuff.
yeah,
And
that's
and
true.
even though you don't consider yourself an entrepreneur, I consider you an entrepreneur because you're doing everything that an entrepreneur would do to not only
Yeah.
promote themselves, but to teach people why they need to hire you.
Yeah, basically, this is an eye opener for me, like because I already knew that I would start something 2021,
Mhm.
but this is like a reinforcement that I really have to do it.
Right.
So thank you for that.
So, you can start accepting payment from anybody. You can say, hey, look, this is what I do. This is how I do it.
Yes.
And, you don't have to wait till 2021. I mean, granted, it's, 16 days away, but
Oh yeah.
you could start saying, hey, this is the service that I do. You want to get on the waiting list? Great. Or, click this button, pay me now. We'll get you started. But, that's the beauty of the internet right now is that, we have
Mm.
all these businesses shut down because of COVID, or they're afraid to open up.
Yeah.
But the internet has given us this ability that we don't have to take clients in our own area. We can expand out and go anywhere.
Yeah, and this is like even the most scalable thing anyway. So
Right.
this is just the future.
Yeah. So, I mean, besides Gary Halbert, are there any other people that you've modeled after, that you've read other books?
Yes, I do participate in Bond and Kevin Halbert's Harbertizing group. This is a private group where they're teaching copywriting, like
Hmm.
from scratch. It's very nice. I love it. And also, I do follow Rich Sheffrin a lot. Um, he's brilliant, and also Jay Abraham. Like
Hmm.
these are the top ones.
Oh yeah, Jay is great. I mean, he's been around for a long, long time, and
Oh
in fact,
yeah.
I think the one book. Um, getting everything you can from everything you got, or something like that,
Oh yeah.
is just a classic, because you have to look at what you have. And I use MacGyver as an example, because he looks around and he says, okay, these are the things that I have right now. What can I
Exactly.
use them with? How can I make them help me?
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to MacGyver your marketing and put it together, and put things together. But by doing so, I think that you become better for other people.
Yeah, it's also a good life metaphor. Like, I always have the limiting belief that I cannot start a business if I do not have enough money, but there's always a way to do it.
Yeah,
And yeah, as you say, sometimes you just have to start.
right. And the thing is that you have you like being a chemical scientist, so you
Yes.
have that analytical mind. But your passion is over here in marketing and copywriting. You could actually put both of them together and help scientists market themselves better, to help
Yeah, why not? Let's test it.
pharmacies to market themselves better, because you have that knowledge.
Yeah.
But even so, is that every copywriter has to learn about what they're writing about. So if I'm writing about medicine, at least with your background, you can have an idea of what people are talking about.
Yeah. What polls and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so I
That's
think it's
actually a
pretty
good
cool.
thing. Like, this is something I would actually test, like some different niches, and like see where I could get the most out of it and provide the most value in return. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, so it's where do you want to go? I mean, what do you want to accomplish over the next couple of years?
Well, of course, like number one, be an entrepreneur. Um, Yeah, first of all, I might just provide services, and then kind of like try to generate courses, automatic that, and then step into half entrepreneur and show up person, and then I will actually see that I might also then tap into the marketing, maybe consulting, who knows.
No, I
Like,
think you'd be a good consultant. I already think that you know the stuff, and I think that you could set up shop right now and start making money. I mean, it's just I,
yeah.
I think you're brilliant. I really do.
Thank you. That's nice to hear. Great.
So,
Still working on it.
yeah.
Soon to come.
So where do people find you? I mean, I found you on Facebook. We're friends on
Yes,
Facebook, and usually an entrepreneur would have a website, but you don't have one. So can they
I
find
don't
you
have.
on Facebook, or where do they go?
Normally, most active, I'm on Instagram.
Instagram, okay.
Yes. Yeah, we
And
can link it then in the show notes or something.
yeah, what's your Instagram, and I'll put it down there. So the people that are listening, on audio, uh,
Ah,
you can
yeah.
tell them.
It's ISABMLLR, like a shortage version of my name.
Okay.
Sorry for the horrible name, but
Oh, it's not a horrible name.
yeah.
I've seen a lot of horrible names after yours. This is
Oh
one of
yes.
them.
I will not. I will not complain. Actually, the funny thing is, a lot of people asking me why I have an Italian name due to the fact that I'm German. Like I always thought, okay, my parents would say like two L in the front and two L in the back name, and then my mother was like, no, no, no. When I was a teenager, she saw an ad of Isabella Rossellini, and she thought it was super beautiful, and then she named her first daughter after it, which is me, and this is cool. Like
Yeah,
actually, I was named after an ad.
but the thing is that it's the name that your parents gave you,
Yes.
People will remember it. People will know it. And, just like how Gary Halbert, became popular, I think down the road in a few years, people will know who you are.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah. But the trick is, and I think you already know it, is to continuously put out videos to
Yes.
educate people, to let them know what you can do and why they need to trust you. And it's not that you are just taking on clients in Germany. Anybody in the globe can hire you.
Yes, actually, that's what I'm planning. Like, I will not do it as, I mean, internet marketing. Then, like, why should you do it local? I
Yeah,
could just go to the source, like,
yeah.
and there's,
I
um,
never found any local clients that were willing to pay what I wanted to charge. And all my
oh,
clients, all
yeah,
my clients come from all over the world. So why do I need to have local clients?
yes. If it's not profitable, it's not an option.
Yeah, but you're in a great part of Germany, which is now closer to the Bavaria area, and a lot of castles, a lot of history,
Oh, yes,
lot of tourism. Well, tourism before COVID, but I think it'll return.
yes.
And it's just a beautiful area, and I'm anxious to get back there.
Oh,
I, I
it's cool.
I wanted to go this year, but travel's been restricted, and but I'm anxious for the Christmas markets to open up again, and
Oh,
and
yes.
they're just so cool.
Oh, this is something special. Yeah,
You
that's
know,
for sure.
so have you gotten feedback from a lot of entrepreneurs? I mean, they're seeing your stuff, or are you getting kind of compliments from your local people that are injured, and they're saying, "What are you doing?" I mean,
Well, local people, I do not even target local people, like, because I do everything in English, and I would actually target entrepreneurs in the US.
hmm
Like, I already had a shout out from Rich Sheffron, which was very cool and stuff. And I'm also connected to James Franco from Australia, and Ben Simkin, and everyone. So yes, I do have like some connections,
well, that's good.
and also people are reaching out to me, which is very cool.
Yeah, and
Like, there is something, and I have to use this and
yeah,
monetize.
I think, I think that everything that you do going forward, and any entrepreneur that's out there listening, and I want you to take example from Isabella, please, because you may be stuck. You may be doing something for a long time. And in fact, I'll use myself as an example. I had a carpet cleaning business for almost 20 years.
Hmm.
I knew that I could be something better. I could do something different. And
Oh,
because I was doing all the marketing in my own cleaning business and creating all the websites and everything else I was doing, it was I knew that I could do this on my, to build a business just doing that instead of cleaning.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Like, this feeling I had when I learned my first job as a laboratory assistant, and I just had to follow rules. And then I was like, I should do more. And then I studied chemistry, and now I'm an engineer. And well, now I see, like, from above, the people already are again telling me what to do. And
Yeah.
after year three, it's getting boring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I always tell everybody that you can change your stars at any time, any moment in life. If you don't like what you're doing, change it. But
Yeah.
marketing and copywriting are going to be the backbone of what you do, because you're going to need that to do whatever you're going to do next. So,
Exactly.
for me, it went from being owning a carpet cleaning business to now owning a consulting firm that teaches lawyers and doctors and
Mhm.
professionals how to amplify their authority marketing. And I'm
Yeah.
using marketing and copywriting every single day. And I'm writing books. I'm teaching people, great stuff. I have, this podcast and clients all over the world, which is great. So it's, if I can do it, and I know Isabella can do it, then you guys can do it.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah.
I'm already empowered.
So,
and I'm still gonna share my story.
We have a few minutes left. Any words of wisdom that you wanna give to the entrepreneurs out there?
Oh, well, I got one trick. I actually wanted to write a report about that, but I'm way too lazy at the moment. I have to admit. Well, if you want to reach out to a person, like in terms of a person a celebrity, like you want to reach to or you want to connect to, there's one trick. Like you can actually this is for Instagram. Like you can see who they are following, and then follow the people. Like click on every person, see what he does, and follow this person. And it works all the time. Like you connect with you connect with them on another level, because like you're commenting on their posts, and the other person is commenting on this post. So you can kind of like unconsciously stuck into their minds before you reach out to them.
Wow.
Like,
Yeah.
hopefully not directly.
No, and the thing is that I used Instagram for a while, for a couple of years, and then I stopped.
Yes.
And I just started getting back into it. And even though I'm the guy that goes out and teaches people how to do social media, Instagram never connected with me. I do Facebook, I do LinkedIn, I do YouTube. They were my strong ones. And Snapchat,
So smart, yeah.
Snapchat, I couldn't stand. Instagram, it's like, okay, post pictures and 100 hashtags and but it just never clicked with me. But a lot of people right now are having great success with Instagram, and I think your tip is going to help them, because it gives them the ability to connect with these celebrities or these high-powered people that they couldn't otherwise do before.
Yeah, and also like reach another generation if they want to. Plus, it's only useful. I think Facebook is much better. Instagram is only useful if you connect it with Facebook, so you can kind of like double post your content of the business manager, which is like super easy to do.
Yeah. So I see the poster in the back. Who's the guy with the guitar?
Yeah, this is Jimmy Page.
Oh, I couldn't see it from. I couldn't see it from. I see the silhouette, but I really wasn't sure. And so is he one of your guitar heroes?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Led Zeppelin fan.
Yeah, I'm a huge Queen fan, but I don't have a poster of them back here. No poster. I think Brian May is pretty awesome with the guitar.
Oh, yes, he's amazing. I'm actually pretty annoyed. My father used to tell the story when he saw him with like only 1,000 people in a very small thing when they were not even like popular. Like, yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. I would have loved to see that one.
Yeah, same here.
But it was great to have you here. And
thank you for having me.
The audience, please go and visit Isabella on Instagram, on Facebook, and
thank you.
Hire her to help you, because she has the gift, so.
And she's gonna use it. She's not afraid.
Use it. Yeah, she's gonna go out there and kick butt. I think she's gonna be the next Miss Marvel.
Awesome. Hey, that sounds great. Thank you.
See you guys, and we'll see you guys on the next episode. Adios.
Bye-bye.
That was great, right?
Awesome. Super.
So I'll have this probably on YouTube later tonight. I'll get you the link, and then the audio The audio probably won't go out until February because I have a whole bunch
Yeah.
of them already pre-recorded.
Mm.
But
Editing.
yeah, at least then you have the video that you can show people, and then when
Yeah.
it goes out on it'll go out on Apple and Spotify and Stitcher and a bunch of other podcasts.
Cool.
Then you can
Thank
share
you.
those
Oh
out.
my God.
But I think it went well, and if you want, I'll connect you with. Do you know? Let's see here, Christine Slonsky. She's out of Berlin.
Oh.
She is. She has um, Heart Cells, which is she
Oh.
teaches. She teaches people marketing and whatnot, and I think it would be a good connection.
Cool.
And then
Thank you.
Pauline Lungden, she's out of Australia, but she's very big in copywriting, and she follows um, the Halberts, and I think she's
Awesome.
involved in a couple other things, and I think that she would be dynamic to connect with.
Cool. Oh, this is so great.
And every e-hero entrepreneur that I interview, and I know that you're not an entrepreneur yet, but you will be.
Yes, for sure.
We have starting in 2021. I have a website I'm building right now.
Mhm.
When people are looking for coaches and consultants, I
Cool.
match them with people that I've interviewed.
Yes.
And so if someone I think matches and you could be a good fit, then I'll send them over.
Awesome. Oh my God. That's
It's
amazing.
I'm trying to. My goal is to try to keep the people that I've interviewed with get them more clients.
Ah, this
Yeah.
is amazing.
I
I'm
think
super
that
grateful.
I think that everybody should be an entrepreneur and stop working for other people. But
Yes, please.
I know the rules over in Europe are a little different than over here. Here we can just start a business, like that. I don't know how it is over there.
Oh,
I know it's a little more
if you
difficult.
want to anything in Germany, like there's a lot of bureaucracy.
Yeah,
Like it's horrible.
yeah. When uh, when I was over there, I rented a van and but my son's like, Dad, you can't drive it here because you don't have a license. I said, yeah, but I haven't. I can drive, and I drove it a little bit, but he
Mhm.
preferred to drive because he had his official German license.
Yeah, like this is amazing. In the middle of the night, 3 o'clock, like on a red light, no car is coming. A German will stay there and wait till the lights go green. Like this is typical.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
follow
crazy.
the rules. Hmm.
Yeah. All right. I will
So
chat with you later.
yeah,
Thank you.
thank you a lot. So see you.